Okay, so Japanese v English. So obviously Japanese are going to open docks. Um, but I'm not sure English is. I think English could just king to TC here, but they're on wood, so they're going to open docks too.
Oh yeah, have you watched a lot of games on this map on the EGC?
I have, and normally it's double dock opening on both sides. It's just I think about English on a dock opening, and I'm like, do I really want to do that?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Like, sure,
you
there
know.
is that option where you skip a dock and you go for a longbow timing push or some such. Not a fan, not a fan. Honestly, what you probably do here is you make 3 fishing boats and then you age up. And you try to delay your opponents. By the way, we have Scatterbrained stock in the north, actually going all the way to the middle, sitting right there on the 4 pools, and we have Myriad on the other water. So either way, they're gonna need a second dock to aggress against each other.
Yeah, Myriad pushing in those deer straight to his TC, which is always nice on this map. You get that starting deer pack that is, right in front of your TC, so no need for pro scouts. You can just, do a cute little deer push.
What do you mean
And I
no
think
need for pro scouts? There's always need.
Myriad might come down and push Scatterbrained deer away just to be a little nuisance. But since both players are on docks, food isn't going to be the primary resource. Looking at this spawn, I mean, both players have a forward gold. If I was Myriad here, I think I'd just fast castle into Mounted Samurai. I think that's kind of what I want to accomplish. And if I'm Scatterbrained, do you go king here?
I mean, there's an argument for both options. If you go Council Hall, the longbows deal with fishing very well, and they force a reaction. So does the king. The king doesn't threaten any docks, doesn't threaten any fishing, but it can threaten the base, and it's free. So there's 2 options. Which one they take? Questionable. I feel like longbows get a little bit better on hybrid maps like this. We'll see. We'll see what they opt for.
Yeah, I mean, the longbow's biggest weakness is how slow they are. 112 move speed, but if you look at how close you spawn to your opponent, it's not really that big of a deal. Also, your opponent has a forward gold spawn, so yeah, I definitely say Council Hall is probably what we're gonna see here. We'll know in a minute or two. Um, Looks like Scatterbrained is closer to Castle Age than Myriad. Myriad is just now getting onto the gold with 3 villagers.
I'm actually
Meanwhile, Scatterbrained
surprised
is
that Myriad stopped at 3 fishing boats. Because that is what you do as English, because usually you expect Japanese to be faster than you, because their fishing boats are cheaper. What did Myriad do that warranted a delay? Didn't have the Tawara. I guess he just... I don't know. I cannot tell you. It's Council Hall!
I would expect Myriad to be up sooner, but yeah, he's rushing Council Hall up with 7 too. He wants to get that thing up yesterday.
I mean, Longbow Rush is
Oh,
really rough as Japan, because, well, your archers are... How to put this delicately? They are bad.
so
In feudal.
Yokoka Township here. Good play. Gonna go after Scatterbrain's dock a little bit.
Yeah. Problem
I
is
like
like...
what Scatterbrain.
Sorry. After you.
Oh, I was saying I like what he's doing. Burning this forge ever so slowly, because if Myriad does a forced drop off, he's forced to repair, which is always frustrating.
Yeah, that's annoying. Can we get a drop-off button, please? That would be fun. Nice.
No, then you take little details like this away, right? Scatterbrained is spending the APM to burn this, intentionally trying to,
Bait out
just
that
make it
repair. Yeah.
annoying. Yeah.
It is annoying, but at the same time, it would be quality of life to get that button that you could use instead. And then it would be
Alright,
another expression of skill to use it.
so Myriad is docking on Scatterbrain's side of the map here, and Scatterbrained was rallying his longbows towards his dock. Obviously, gonna try to protect against the shinobi, but now they seem to sort of be angling towards this gold a little bit. If you can shut down the gold of Myriad, you can, stop shinobi production.
Yep.
First longbow gets here.
Myriad reacts, pulls immediately back.
He does have that back gold, which is a lot harder to attack, though. So if Myriad wants gold, he can get gold.
First shinobi is making their way nowhere, actually. He's just chilling in this woodline.
He's waiting. You have a junk coming out.
Okay.
Alright, there
Here
goes.
comes
These
the
longbows are
shinobi.
gonna stop him.
I can't even sabotage, yeah. Scatterbrained sees him coming, takes him out. Longbow's good unit.
There's another shinobi, though. That's going to sabotage because these longbows are moving away.
Oh, he gets the villager for free. No, never mind.
but
There
the
is a
galley gets
galley.
out.
There's a galley.
And the shinobi's going to go down. Oh, alright. Everything is coming up. Everything is coming up Scatterbrained in this game.
Yeah. Really, really good timing there for him. Unfortunately, he doesn't see the junk coming out, so he has to pull back to healing his galley there. But yeah, if the first sabotage would have worked, this fishing would have already been denied.
Yes. Because the shinobi would have killed the fishing boats.
Okay, we've got a longbow coming onto Myriad's fishing in the other little river. First horseman is out. Scatterbrained does not have any spears, but Myriad only has the one horseman.
One horseman's going to do a lot of damage here, but not going to be able to clean up 4 longbows. Horseman goes down. Second horseman is now out. And I think at this point Scatterbrained is going to need to mix in a barracks. And there's the barracks. Spears are on their way.
Yeah.
Myriad's going to have to go into Yumi's here.
He really, really wants to avoid that. Trying to get the tower out. And where are the spears? How far out? Already arriving. So this tower likely not going up or only under heavy losses. No, he just cancels it. Still loses the Vil. I think this game is pretty much already cooked at this point. What does Myriad have in the back of the base? He does have another gold in the back. And you do call it right. There's double archery ranges.
Yep, he needs a Yumi switch. Another villager going to go down here, trying to get that wall up, and wall is good enough. Does that next villager go down? No, they get out, but oh what? All right, never mind.
Okay, longbow's just moving in. Vils take out the shivs.
That's good enough. You push it back into TC range, and horseman now coming over, gonna not be able to do anything because there's 2 spears there, and he just needs to get Yumi masses here.
By the way,
he needs to do.
Campfire is really cool. Look how far this scout can see. Beautiful. But yeah, so far...
Looks like Scatterbrained has sort of won the water on the right side a little bit. His galley is attacking Myriad's dock.
Myriad's just fishing here on this side as well. Not making any army. Horsemen dive into the English woodline, but you know, it's an English woodline. The horsemen just died to the Vils. Okay, there's a spearman and three longbows, but... Oh, Myriad's fishing gets denied. Honestly, I think he's about to call it.
Yumi are coming down. There's just not enough of them.
Longbow's denied at woodline as well. And now where does Myriad go? He has to go all the way around into the back.
Oh, he has enough to clean up. He has enough to clean up this army. Oh, he's losing the fishing though.
Oh, he could have garrisoned that. Does not pay attention at the moment. Is too busy trying to kill the army. And unfortunately, he is going to move into galley range. His Yumi are stacked up. They have less health. This galley is going to do a lot of damage, but the longbows get taken out.
I don't think this galley can stay here. He's just going to sack the galley, get as much value for it as he can.
Yeah.
Oh no, galley is able to drive them away.
Yeah. Galley drives him away. Other side, the dog is also being camped by another galley. But what is Scatterbrained's plan right now? He still has a bunch of longbows, a bunch of spears. His fishing is going strong. Southern side, not really. He does have that dog there, but is not fishing. So what's the plan? Are we just gonna double down on the feudal all-in?
I'm not sure. Myriad looks like he's going for a Castle Age timing as a last-ditch effort. He's moved 12 over onto gold in what I think is just a hope to get some Mounted Samurai and sort of flip this game. Yumi coming around. They're going to pick off some of Scatterbrained's fishing. Really good raid here, but Garrison's just in time. Scatterbrained's going to lose his scout to this Horseman. 1 HP. Horseman's going to take him down. Scatterbrained's responding, though, with enough longbowmen and spearmen. So Myriad is going to be repelled just again, but he's switching the direction of his attack. Now he's going down the middle here.
One outpost going up on the gold. Myriad needs a second outpost here on the other side. Yep, there it is. Because you cannot have one against longbows. It doesn't do anything. And as you can see right there on the screen, Yumis are actually doing the job that archers are designed for, which is sniping out spears. So they're not bad. They're just not longbows.
Yep, Scatterbrained going for the all-in though. He pulled 3 villagers, making a tower to extend network of castles.
Oh, that tower's gonna cost him, but Myriad does not have arrow slits on these towers, so if he had just moved forward, he could have denied all of this, but let's see if Myriad's reacting to this. Longbow's taking out one. Decent reaction, -1 villager, could have been much worse, and Horseman and Yumi raid on the back, killing another villager on the English side.
Yeah, but Myriad's lost 13 eco units. You do have arrow slits coming in on both. Another villager goes down. He made it safely, but you know, popped out to die. I don't understand why Myriad isn't going on the gold in the back. It's safe. That's the only thing I don't understand here.
I can't tell you that.
Another villager dies. That's a weird animation, right? The villager dies, he pops in, he shows it's fully garrisoned, and then he just dies and you lose one of the garrisons. That's a weird one.
Ram coming out. I mean, Myriad will have to go to the back gold in a second there. Does he have enough? Can he get enough gold, though, before he has to move out?
So, Mounted Samurai will absolutely clean this up and maybe get Myriad back in this game. But he's got to go to the back gold. Like, that's really... He invested so much in this forward gold. It's just... I think that was a mistake. Floating gate coming out now.
Stable's right next to it. Already prepped. But he's going for the barracks. It's gonna be a regular samurai. No dealing with pesky feudal age spears. And Myriad vacated the forward gold. There's also the fact that, well, Myriad doesn't have the gold to go mounted samurai. So, makes perfect sense. If he can pull himself out of this position, I'm gonna be mightily impressed.
I mean, Myriad's good enough to pull himself out of this position, but it's an ugly position. He's running out of food too.
Wait, are you seeing this? Are those English villages outside the base on food resources? Is that even allowed?
It is. It is. Their deer are an acceptable food resource. English doesn't always need to farm transition.
What do you mean transition? There's no transition, it's just farms. Oh god, the longbows make it through the same gap that is still open. Not that it would have mattered because there's 2 rams, but yeah, longbows take out the wood line. Hey look, there's a gold there.
Yep, Myriad has no access to gold anymore. This is the problem. Congratulations, you're Castle Age. You can't make any premium units though.
Yeah, he's building Dark Age Samurai right now. Okay, now he's building Feudal Age Samurai. That's nice.
Still don't think that gets him where he needs to go.
He has enough to get Castle Age Samurai, but, you know, there's also 14 longbows with +1 next to where they will pop out.
Oh, no. Villagers are just running. Stealth Force, Galley scouts them out. Longbows are going to come over and just hunt them down, and yeah, there's no way back for Myriad at this point. These villagers are all going to go down. Longbows are just going to pull them. There's the food on the berries.
Yeah, this is...
so much economical damage. And yeah, they're just focusing on the vills. You know, you'll deal with the samurai later. King's Palace coming down for Scatterbrained, and yeah, this is I hate to say it, this is all she wrote. Dragonman versus Scatterbrained coming up next, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Scatterbrained could still. Okay, I have no idea. I'm empty.
Scatterbrained's a great player.
It's done. It's done.
Yeah, Myriad can't make it back from this. Once the Castle Age comes in, Myriad's gonna know it's over, and he's gonna tap. So, I mean, listen, I know how Myriad feels. I've played Scatterbrained a couple times now. It's he's a tough customer. And
Well, we're still in the game.
Yeah, but Myriad.
I don't know why, but well, we are.
He knows it's over. He's clinging. He's hoping. He's lost water. He's lost a lot of villagers. He doesn't know what the opponent went, but for the Castle Age upgrade, but none of them are good for Myriad. Whether it was a white tower, you know, to get Trebs out, or in this case, King's Palace, just skyrocket your eco. You know, and King's Palace is on gold here and rallying to gold. I'm almost wondering if we're just going to get a forward Berkshire in Myriad's face, like a Manor Berkshire Palace.
Guys, we're not coping here. It's fine. Myriad totally got this. Let's follow the story of this mounted samurai. I think it will be the only one of his kind. Never mind, there's a second one in the stable, and it does have a Yorishiro.
Oh, that incomplete wall has sort of been a thorn in Myriad's side this entire game.
Oh my god, he's gonna find some revenge on these early men-at-arms that are still around. Nobody knows why. Come on, Scatter, don't you realize in what kind of position you're in?
Oh, Scatter knows, but, you know, he's just... I mean, good news is we're not getting a fast imp here. Myriad's gonna scout the King's Palace and kind of just be like, that's bad for me. Pick off one villager, does not matter. Especially if you lose one mounted samurai here, which one going down because he doesn't have ranged armor.
He's getting ranged armor now. He did have even had a bannerman for a brief second there. Yeah, I don't know why he's still playing.
Cause it's game 3. Winner moves on to the best of 5.
Yeah, but what is his plan to win this game? Scatterbrained disconnects.
You know, maybe Earthquake wherever Scatterbrain lives. Maybe, you know, ISP save. You know, until it's officially over, a lot of things could happen. But oh man, these 18 villagers are getting caught out, and Myriad has no food anymore. And yeah, they're going down. He stopped moving them. He's gonna tap real soon. He has to.
Oh my god, this is the winning night raid. Okay, it's almost the winning night raid. It almost got one vill. Yeah, Scatterbrain takes this 2-1. And we've got Dragonman against Scatter.
Side. But that was a little ugly.
That's how I wanted it to make it look like when I was playing against OPD, but unfortunately it didn't quite work out. But Nagari is also bigger. Longbows had to walk so far.
Yeah, I mean, just if you take a look at the villager graph, that tells the whole story. And I guess we figured out which is the right answer for English in this situation. It's Council Hall. It's 100% Council Hall.
I mean, you can go for the king, which forces a different kind of reaction, and then still drop down an archery range. But yeah, it's a little slower. And longbows are annoying.
Yes, they are, especially on a map like that where you always had that forward gold spawn. Not trying to defend that forward gold and not just saying, you know what, take it. I have this back safe gold that's going to get me what I needed. That kind of you know, sort of did Myriad in. I think he lost like 3 or 4 villagers to those longbows. When he was trying to get those towers up, and he invested in the towers, and they didn't really do